How we doing, everyone? Sam here, United People's TV. It is January the 31st, transfer deadline day. Now, will Man United be active today? The two main things we've done in this window, the two only things we've done, we've seen Memphis Depay join Lyon in the region of £20 million. Morgan Schneiderlin, he's joined Everton for, again, in the region of £20 million. Two players that Jose Mourinho didn't want. Two players who we've nearly recouped the whole fee we paid for them. Good business by Man United, but the squad's a little bit thinner. You know, Bastian Schweinsteiger came back into the frame against at the weekend. You know, it was an excellent performance by him. Completely forgotten who he played at the weekend. I suppose that's what transfer deadline day does. But can Man United do any other business today? What I'm going to do is run through the rumours, run through everything that's happened in January up until this point and see if anything is going to happen. Obviously, Duncan Castles, we all know who Duncan Castles is. We used to hate him. Now we love him. He is a journalist and he is effectively Jorge Mendes's mouthpiece. And Jorge Mendes is Jose Mourinho's agent. The whole way through his time at Chelsea, he was defending Mourinho the whole way through. Now, he is saying in a report in The Times, he said that Jose Mourinho wants to push through a late signing because of the crazy fixture pile-up that Man United have. If you look at the EFL Cup final we've got coming up against Southampton, they've got 15 days off before that. We've got an FA Cup away trip to Blackburn. We've got an EFL Cup. No, we've got and then a trip to St Etienne. And that's all in the build-up to that Wembley day on the Sunday. So it's going to be a busy time for Man United. But let's see how we get on. And because of that, Jose Mourinho might be worried that his squad is a little bit thin. Who could come in? You know, Tiemoue Bakayoko is the only midfielder who we've really been linked to this January. He's a 22-year-old from Monaco, very highly rated, broken into their team, and has really established himself. Now, the rumours and the reports started with Bakayoko a couple of weeks ago, and they have gone a little bit quiet. But if anybody is going to come in on transfer deadline day, it would be a surprise to see anybody else. I don't think we're going to sign him. I'm just, my disclaimer here, but these are the reports that have happened in January, and if anybody's going to come in, maybe it's going to be him. Or Victor Lindelof. He has been the January transfer saga, hasn't he? The Benfica defender, the Portuguese press were convinced that it was already done. Lo and behold, it hasn't happened. We've never seen that before, have we? But, you know, Man United, I said we've got to replace Michael Carrick in the summer. We probably do need a new centre-back as well. You know, Victor Lindelof was touted to be this new Vidic type player, but nothing's happened. Benfica have gone a little bit quiet on it. They've sold Gonçalo Guedes to PSG, so they have been busy in January, but will they let go of their best defender as well? Be surprised if it happened on deadline day, but he is the person we have been linked to the most. Now, something that wouldn't be a surprise on transfer deadline day is to see Ashley Young leave Manchester United. Now, he's got multiple offers from Premier League clubs and also from China. The 31-year-old has been out of favour at Man United. Jose Mourinho hasn't played him much, although at one point he did play him at right back over Fosu Mensah, which I was pretty pissed off about. But anyway, it looks like Young could be leaving just so he can play more regular first team football. That would simply be the only reason he leaves. Now, do I want Young to leave? I think it will be the right time for him to leave. I think we've got better options at right wing. We've certainly got better options at right back. So I don't think Young's going to get much or any game time. And if he does, it's ahead of somebody who he shouldn't be getting ahead of. So I could definitely see that happening. Bastian Schweinsteiger is obviously going nowhere on transfer deadline day. Mourinho said that. Going to be added to the Europa League squad. Maybe he's going to feature more this season. He's really worked his way back into Mourinho's plans. Fair play to him. The ultimate professional. That is what Bastian Schweinsteiger has been since he has been out of this side. And now if we're looking at the under-23s, you know, the under-23s have played a majority of their games this season without a striker. And it's happened a lot over the years at Man United, under-23s or under-21s level. Because of players going out on loan, Warren Joyce always had to deal with the under-23s hardly ever having a striker, and it's happened again now. But the under-23s are really in a bad run of form. Only won 4 out of 15 games. Only scored 15 goals in those games. Nicky Butt's really struggling with those under-23s. So maybe a new signing can come in there. Obviously, you may have Marcus Rashford down there. He's the right age for it, but he's broken through into the first team. So that's why should we sign a player we don't need, says Jason Braithwaite. Absolutely not. There's no point signing any player you don't need. But I'm saying, looking at our squad, looking at the fixture pile that we've got, I would say midfield and centre-back are our two weaknesses. It would definitely be up front as well if Zlatan Ibrahimovic went out. Where would the goals come from? Would Martial move centrally like he did against Wigan. I remembered it was Wigan at the weekend. Don't worry about that now. But he looked more effective out the left. Maybe Marcus Rashford could play more through the middle. I don't know. But I think our two weaknesses are probably centre-back and central midfield past the starting 11. And to compete in all fronts, hopefully next season we're in the Champions League and we're still competing very much so in the Premier League for the title, we're going to need more options than a starting 11. Sohail says, Lionel Messi to Man United. Why not? We may as well get Messi, Ronaldo and Griezmann on deadline day. We should also get Aubameyang in the summer. Why wait until the summer to get Aubameyang? Let's get him in today. But Young is the one that's looking likely to happen. Ashley Young, whether he goes to China, whether he goes to another Premier League club, that is the one that we're looking out for the most. And it will be another person to leave the club with Jose Mourinho moulding his squad. He didn't want Schneidling or Memphis. He sold both of them. If he doesn't think that Young's going to get enough game time, he'll let him leave as well. He's moulding this squad transfer window by transfer window until it becomes exactly what Jose Mourinho wants at Man United. But if we are going to make a late signing like Duncan Castle suggests Mourinho wants, maybe it'll be Bakayoko, maybe it'll be Lindelof or somebody completely out of the blue, because we have seen that occasionally on deadline day. I think it was Radamel Falcao. I remember the reports coming out in the middle of the night in Colombia from a random journalist that said Falcao to United, and it exploded. And obviously we signed him towards the end of that summer. It may have been on deadline day as well. But I do expect it to be a quiet one today. As I said, Young to leave. Hopefully the under-23s can bring in a new striker, because they do need it. No Griezmann. I know everyone will want Griezmann. I'd love Griezmann, but I don't think Griezmann's going to happen. If it happens in the summer, I'll be delighted that we signed Griezmann, because Griezmann for me is the perfect signing next summer. But let me know in the comments quickly, if you want Man United to complete one signing today that you think could happen, who will it be? And I'll read out a few of your comments. Asian boy saying, fuck United, Griezmann is coming to Arsenal. Cheers for the last. Cheers for the last. I need it. You know, it is Tuesday morning. We're all feeling a little bit tired. But you've just cheered me up with that. Thank you very much, mate. Mitchell Bowzan saying, you're one seriously hunky piece of chorizo. I love chorizo. Better than salami on a pizza. Doesn't get slimy. And you got a little bit of texture to it. But anyway, we're talking about chorizo right now. As I said, I think it's going to be Lindelof or Bakayoko if it is going to happen today. I would be surprised to see Man United do their business so late. It would make me consider why that didn't happen earlier in the window. But Ashley Young, I think he's probably going to leave. Aussie Red Devil saying Seamus Coleman. I don't think Everton's going to let him go, and I don't think we need a right back. I think we've got Antonio Valencia as being one of our best players this season, and we've got Fosu Mensah that we should be blooding through. He is a tank. He is a genuine prodigy. I really, really love him, and would love to see him play more. Sohail saying Dembele. So I think I can't remember his first name. There's too many Dembeles in the world. Dembele, he's obviously been linked to Chelsea. Scored 20 goals, I believe, in 38 appearances for Celtic since joining for only $500,000 from Fulham in the summer. That was a bargain for them. Now, Celtic are being linked with him. £40 million, I think Chelsea are being touted to pay for him. That is not going to happen. Surely. Would it be incredible business by Celtic? Or mad to sell it because they're on the best. I think they've beaten the Lisbon Lions winning streak now. Brendan Rodgers gone 27 games unbeaten at Celtic. Coolret is saying, thoughts on the Griezmann rumour? As I said, it's not going to happen today. And if it happens in the summer, Atletico Madrid have got to get rid of a transfer ban. Something's got to happen with Diego Simeone, and Griezmann's going to want the move as well, which could happen. I think Griezmann does want the move because obviously he can join with Pogba, and that'll be a big thing for him. But as I said, watch out for Ashley Young today. Under 23 signing a striker. Maybe a surprise signing. Bakayoko and Lindelof are the two players that we've been linked to the most. Will either happen, we'll see, by 11 PM on deadline day. And make sure you check me out on Ball Street, youtube.com/Ball Street, because I'm on transfer deadline day there. We're going the whole way through up until 11:30, doing a watch along for the Liverpool and Chelsea game, where hopefully Liverpool get pumped 6-0 at Anfield. That would be lovely. And just as a final comment there from Live Forever saying, Liverpool sign Chinese striker, win one soon, because they haven't won one. They've only won 1 in 8. Poor Jurgen Klopp. Has the bubble been popped? But anyway, check us out later on transfer deadline day over on Ball Street, and make sure you keep up to date with us for any transfers that happen today. Maybe they won't, but there could be someone leaving. Anyway, take it easy, everyone.